Hey everybody, get ready to do lesson 2.4 classwork part 2 today for Algebra 1 Math. And on your classwork sheet, you got 14 points. Student, have that out ready to go. And you got 8 points to go into your notebook or your notebook guide. Part 2 here of solving multi-step equations. Students, put your name, date, period here on your phone, your tablet, your PC, your Droid, your iPhone. On to page 1 of today's lesson, which is a notebook entry here, page 1. Example 3, standardized test practice. Which equation represents step 2 in the solution process? So we have step 1, 5x minus 4 times the quantity x minus 3 equals 17. So what would be step 2 up here is the question. Step 3, we jump to x plus 12 equals 17. And then step 4, x equals 5. So what we want to do is find step 2. And then here's your choices. So in step 2, the distributive property is used to simplify the left side of the equation, because negative 4 times the quantity x minus 3 equals negative 4x plus 12. Step 2 should be 5x minus 4x plus 12 equals 17. So the correct answer would be D. So it would be right over here. This is your correct answer for your step 2. So solve the equation, check your solution. This is our guided. This is your independent, students. Let's do our guided up here. 2w plus 3 times the quantity. W plus 4 equals 27. Solve this, check your solution. Let's solve it. So we have 2w plus 3 times the quantity. W plus 4 equals 27. So how do we do that? 2w plus 3 times w plus 3 times 4 is 12 equals 27. Now, okay, that's where this came from. Yeah, we got that. And then 12 came from 3 times 4. Okay. So now we combine like terms. So we have 5w plus 12 equals 27. And then we subtract 12 from both sides. We have 5w equals 15. And then we divide through now by 5, and we get w equals 3. And then here's our check. So we plug in 3, 2 times 3 plus 3 times the quantity, 3 plus 4. Does that equal 27? So we have 6 plus 3 times 7 equal, does that equal 27? 6 plus 21, does that equal 27? That 27 equals 27. So it all works out. So page 5 here, using reciprocals, although you can use the distributive property to solve an equation such as 3 over 2 times the quantity 3x plus 5 equals negative 24, it is easier to multiply each side of the equation by the reciprocal of the fraction. We should multiply it by 2 to get rid of that gnarly fraction there, because it kind of is awkward. Multiply by a reciprocal to solve an equation. So solve 3/2 times quantity 3x plus 5 equals negative 24. So here it is again. So now if we multiply by 2/3, both sides by 2/3, this is going to go away over here on the left side. Multiply each side by 2/3, the reciprocal 3/2. And then when we do that, what we end up with is 3x plus 5 equals negative 16. We subtract 5 from both sides. We get 3x equals negative 21. We divide through by 3, and we get x equals negative 7. So there we go. That's another way of totally solving it. So let's solve the equation, check your solution. We have 3/4 times the quantity z minus 6 equals 12. And then you have something similar down here, students. So pay attention up here. You can do your independent. So we're going to have 3/4 times a quantity, z minus 6 equals 12. If we multiply by 4 over 3 on both sides, this goes away. And what's 4/3 times 12? We get 48 over 3, which is 16. This goes away. We end up with z minus 6. Now we just move our 6 over side. So we add 6 to both sides. And we get z equals 22. We plug in our check. 3/4 times 22 minus 6. Does that equal 12? So 3/4 of 16. Does that equal 12? So it'll be 48 over 4, which is 12. Yes, 12 equals 12. So it does check where z equals 22. That's your lesson for today. Animated PowerPoint math video at aolo.com for questions or course materials. Thank you very much.